Welcome back to the Trading Show. I'm David.
I'm Brendan. And that's David.
I already introduced myself, so
yeah,
you don't need to introduce me twice. Not today, at least.
Well, that's David right there, if you guys didn't know.
Thanks, guys. Welcome back to the Trading Show. All right. If you're here from the morning show, you guys know we were eyeing a Bitcoin long. Now, I was short bias. I actually had a limit order for a short set here at 67.1. But I said it on the morning show. We got that tap, and then we came right back up. We tapped it again. I was like, you know what? I think this thing's going to break up, which it did. We looked for a retest. I think we put in our limit order on this candle. We didn't quite get down there. And so now we're monitoring to see what Bitcoin does. It didn't quite reach that VWAP upper band before getting rejected. It did get to a high of 67,743. We're on the 5-minute time frame. We did just get a red dot on market cipher B here on the 5-minute time frame for Bitcoin. I want to see what price does at 67,150. We might be positioning ourselves to get into a long here on Bitcoin and try to scalp this area here between VWAP mid and VWAP upper band. It's a 1% scalp. That's more than enough money for me to be happy with on a single trade. But we got to wait for it to play out. Maybe, just maybe, we get that break above VWAP upper band. Let me throw on market cipher A. We get a break above VWAP and we back test that, and we kind of make our way back up to that 69 to 70K region. But you can see here, price ran all the way up to 68.8 and got rejected completely all the way down. We had this symmetrical triangle that broke to the upside, never got a retest of that to enter. And so we're using VWAP to try to find our entries here. So be prepared for a potential long here on Bitcoin on a retest of VWAP 67,150. That's kind of where I'm at, right? I'm looking to scalp along here. What's your short time frame bias here on Bitcoin? Are you kind of in my camp here, or are you looking for a what the hell just happened short?
Yeah, I'm in the same camp as you. I was in your camp before you were in your camp, and then I turned my limit order out.
You beat me to my own camp, huh?
Yeah, and then I took my limit order out because I got scared.
You did actually.
And then
you were
I would have been in profit a long time. Yeah. So
so you did not get into the trade.
No, I'm actually a little bit frustrated about it. But you know what?
What?
We're going to make another one. So
That's
it doesn't freaking matter. But yeah, I think that you're right. I think that we could see a bounce off of that VWAP middle band. But I also think that we've disrespected that VWAP middle band. Like the last time that we crossed through it, after we went back up to the top, we crossed right back down through it. If you see right here, this is on the 1 minute, but we come up through it, and then we go right back down through it with no resistance at all, and then we started using it as resistance, and then down to the bottom. So I think that it's possible, but I want to see something. I don't want to just put a limit order there and say, okay, it's going to go up from there, because I don't want to get stopped out on a stupid thing of just saying, okay, well, I think it's going to sit right there at the VWAP middle band and then go up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 15-minute market cipher A gave us the green dot of doom.
That's never good.
Right? Blue triangle, green dot, reversal. Reversal follows like immediately thereafter. Take a look at this. This is a prime example. Price got to a high of 68.7, and then we dipped around 4%. We're seeing something similar now. This is the 15-minute time frame, so a little higher on the time frame. We should see a bounce at this 236 level at 67,351. But I'm going to keep my eye on this, because I do think this has a little more downside to go. If we go back to the 5-minute time frame, I drew my fib from the low of 66,126 to the high of 67,730. And that 50% fib level is kind of what I'm eyeing for a potential long. But I will be keeping my eye out on this 5-minute time, on the 15-minute time frame, to see how low does this dip go, or is this just a one candle, which the session just ended on the 15-minute time frame. We do have yellow diamonds, meaning that the overall trend should continue to the upside, but not before we get a potential dump.
But we also do have the GDOD.
The what? The green dot of doom?
Yeah, the GDOD.
The GDOD?
Yeah.
I like that.
The Godad.
The Godad. the Gadad. And so as you can see, we're following up with another red 15-minute candle here on Bitcoin. Couple levels to keep our eye out for. The first one is your VWAP 67131. Second one, some confluence here with volume on the 15-minute and your 50% fib level is a smidge below $67,000. That would be essentially, this would play out like a flag. Let's go ahead and map that out. Let's get rid of trend line. Let's get rid of trend line. No, I don't want to relabel you. I want to just get rid of you. There we go. Something like this, right? We flag out, or we see a little pennant here. And then we see that push to the upside. Measured move on this one. Even if we took it from the low here, measured move, breakout, that would be from the 236 level, would bring us up to our last swing high, just above it, at above $69,000. And so, but this is a wait and see here to get a premium entry on this Bitcoin trade. Now, outside of Bitcoin, is there anything else that you're seeing on the altcoins that might be primed for a trade setup right now?
Let's take a peek. Solana looks really similar. XRP has a possibility for a setup here. Got an early change of character. Oh, that's on the 5 minute. Hold on, let's go to the 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So XRP on the 1 minute has a perfect setup for me, actually. We got a fair value gap. We saw a little bit of movement to the downside, which is usually good for this particular trade setup. We have our fair value gap. The fair value gap sits at the midpoint of this fair value gap on XRP sits at just get it there. 1.3769. I would probably put my stop at this wick high here and then take my TP to this wick low. Well, not all the way there. Just to this, I don't know. There was kind of a little bounce there. I don't see anything holding this up if it does continue to dump, but this would be a nice trade setup for me if I was going to trade. I mean, I could get in right now. Should I do it?
It's up to you, bro. You feel confident?
I do. But should
Do
I
it.
do it? Let's see Bitcoin.
Bitcoin seeing the bounce?
Yeah.
Do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, let's do it. Show us. Put the trade in. You signed it on the computer?
Yeah, I got it. I forgot I did that. All right, let's see. Here we go. XRP. Where are we at? There we are. Let's see. This is our fair value gap right here. Let's see what our entry was. 1.3. Zoom out. 1.3768. 1.376.
This is for a short?
8.
$15x leverage, bro. Man, that's some.
Is it 15x only?
That's baby numbers, bro. You gotta juice those numbers up, dude.
Yeah, I messed it up. I didn't know it was only 15.
You gotta juice it up to like 80x. I'm kidding. Whatever you want to do, I don't care.
We're on 50x.
Damn, 50x. Okay, you fucking degenerate.
Don't talk to me about being a degenerate.
This is very true.
Yeah.
Man makes a good point. The Minute Man himself.
This is on the 1 minute right here. This is how we do it on the 1 minute.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
All right. So where are you setting your stop loss at? Let's see.
Right here. This wick high.
Okay. TP.
TP is going to go to this wick low. Actually, we're going to take this to this. There we go. It's better.
2-to-1.
2-to-1. Yeah.
I like it. Beautiful. All right. So just, Brendan, if you can just kind of bring it all together. So if people want to follow along, where they're entering, where they're exiting, and where their stop loss is.
So we're going to enter at 1.3768, and then we're going to have our stop sitting at, I put my stop up here. So our stop's going to be at this wick high at 1.3834, and then our TP is going to be sitting at 1.3627.
Cool.
So that's what we're doing. This is a short on the 1 minute on, I'm the Minute Man. on the 1 minute on XRP. So if we get tapped in, we get tapped in. If it runs away, I'm gonna say I'll put a little horizontal for you guys. Yeah. If we get to this level right here without me getting tapped in, I will cancel the limit order. And this level sits at 1.3694. So for anybody that's in this trade with me, if we do see this level here, I will be getting out. I will be canceling my limit order prior to me getting into the trade. So,
quick update here on Hyperliquid. We have a potential trade set up here long on Hype. It's Hyperliquid on the 5 minute. We do have a green. You're in? Let's see. Let's take a peek.
Okay. This is not looking all that great.
No, but you got to pull it up on Bitunix, bro. Gina, throw it on the big screen. This is what we do here, man. We make trades and then watch it on the big screen, just like watching a big-ass movie, you know? Holy shit. Okay, that's, and I'm not saying the trade, it's the lighting. My man here is colorblind. Okay, so right now his trade looks like it's underwater.
Yeah.
But you have your stop loss. You know, Brandon, if I can give some input here, you know what I would do, bro, is I would move that stop loss up just a tad bit. So we clear that wick high up there.
This one up here?
Yeah, and no, the other one. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah. I think it'd be good. Unless Bitcoin crosses over 67K, or excuse me, 68K, I think it'll be good. But the one thing also, Brandon, I would, you know, looking at this chart right now, I would keep my eye out on is a potential inverse head and shoulders here. Your kind of left shoulder would be right there. But we'll see. Maybe this thing just stops him out before that left shoulder hits. But
I also
right now,
think we could see some resistance. Let me see if I can draw it for you guys. I think we could see some resistance. Let me see it. Where's the square tool? How do I
the what tool?
How do I pull the rectangle tool up on this?
So it's under your highlighter where your brush is.
Ah, there we go.
And then it's
got it.
there.
All right, here we go. I think we'll see resistance here in that purple box.
Okay.
Because that looks like an area of, like, we saw rejection.
I mean, if you stretch it out to the left, right? Stretch that thing out to the left. To the left. That's been a pretty clear rejection zone for XRP.
So I'm gonna sit here and see this.
Okay.
David, I think you should look at.
Well, I got my eye on Hyperliquid right now.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell them about Hyperliquid, and I'm gonna watch this trade.
So Hyperliquid, we're looking at market cipher. So we're seeing a nice bounce on RSI. We put in a higher high. Money flow is expanding to the upside. We have confluence with VWAP expanding to the upside. Now, ideally, we want VWAP to clear this high here at around 6.8. We're sitting right now at 2.5. Green dot on a red candle. This is always a good sign. I would have loved. So my confidence meter on this trade is probably sitting at a 7 right now. If prices were down here around $29.32, my confidence meter would probably be at a 10. But nonetheless, Bitcoin is seeing a little bit of a breakout here and a potential, well, that's not a Morningstar pattern. But we can go to Hyperliquid here on Bitunix. This is a 5-minute time frame. I'm going to set up my, let's go 20x leverage. And this might be, and see that candle just turned green, 29,580. There's around 25 seconds left. So trying to find my entry here. I'm going to go down to the 2-minute. Looks like we are about to flip back to bullish on market cipher A. My only issue here is we have this rejection area, this large volume node at around 29.57. But with that green dot, on market cipher B, we should see price push through that. And the 2-minute just flashed a reversal. And so this might be a scenario where we wait for, and here's your 5-minute. $29,504. Let's see what that looks like. 29. All right, so I'm going long hyperliquid at 29,504. Stop loss is going to be 29,451. TP is going to be 29,727. And so what am I looking at? One, we have a high volume area with some confluence here with our market cipher A, moving average band at 29,504. This is kind of that lower band. And don't be surprised. We've seen this in altcoins where we kind of get that morning star pattern, then you get a followed up by an evening star pattern, and then a complete reversal to the upside. We still have that trigger wave here that ended green. As you see, a lot of indecision in hyperliquid. If we get a flush down to that 29,505, I feel fairly confident that once we get into this trade, this thing should play out like we expect it to. And this right now is sitting at almost a 5-to-1 trade setup on risk to reward. But you can see hyperliquid started to push out. We just need one kind of bullshit ass scam wick to that 29,505. Tap us in, and then let's continue to the upside. How's your XRP trade looking, by the way?
Awesome.
Oh, he's bringing out the voodoo magic here. What kind of voodoo is this?
Here we go.
Okay.
Hopefully she blows.
Hopefully her mouth is very strong and she can blow this thing all the way down.
Whoa. What was that?
What, Gina? Just because your mind's in the gutter? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Gina, come on.
Come on, Gina. You're better than that. I expect better from you. This to me looks like a... Now, here's what I'd be looking at, Brendan. If we clear that top end of that box and we come back and retest, I would get out on that retest.
Yeah,
if the
I
retest
agree.
holds.
I agree.
Because now you're looking at, that is, to me, a clear inverse head and shoulders on the 1 minute time frame.
Yep.
Right? You got your left shoulder there, your right shoulder, your head, and then your right shoulder. But we may very well lose this box, which we are right now. You can see 3 times now that we've kind of wicked above there. And if you go back, Brendan, and you look at the previous times it's done that, we've seen a little bit of a dip, but almost an immediate recovery. It all comes down to, what is Bitcoin going to do? As hyperliquid pushes further and further away from our limit order. I really think this would be a winning trade, man. We just got to get tapped in here.
All right, so we just invalidated the box. Now let's see what happens. It looks like we're going to get stopped out. The girl's not doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Come on, girl. You're better than that.
Come on, girl.
Okay, so what's your game plan here?
I mean, I'm just gonna let it hit stop loss if it's gonna hit it.
Okay.
If I see it go back down into the box, and it's not, I might just take it out just to, cut my losses early. But if it doesn't, then we'll just hit full stop and then get on to the next trade for the day. So, and this is what it is. This is what crypto trading is like. So anybody that doesn't trade and is watching us trade, this is what crypto trading does.
Yeah, you just got to be able to pivot fairly quickly, right? And if you're wrong, cut your losses as early as possible and move on to the next trade.
Yep.
Now the 30-minute, I'm kind of looking at this hyperliquid trade. 30-minute, little cause for concern on the long here. We have a little bit of an evening star pattern, and we have a baby blood diamond on a green candle.
Baby blood.
With a red dot on market cipher B.
I see a GDOD over there too.
Yeah, that one, it kind of got invalidated, but then we had this little evening star pattern at the top of this trend here, right? This move, low to high, was a 5% move, right? And this is on the 30-minute time frame. Let's see what the hour looks like. 29,265 is where we should see a bounce. Let's go ahead and move that, 29,265. Maybe the play here is a short, man. Maybe the play here is a short. Higher time frames are telling us to go short. 5 minute gave us a trigger wave to go long. My stomach is telling me I need to feed it. I'm just kind of going through the time frames here. 2 minute, nothing really there. 3 minute potential short trigger wave here. 5 minute. 5 minute looks like we're getting expansion of money flow and VWAP on the 5 minute, but there's just a ton of I bet we get rejected here. 29,609. Let's go ahead and swap this, guys. We're going to actually go short here on hype. Let's set a very tight stop loss. 29,680. And let's bring our TP down to the close here. Or to the wick low. Almost a 2-to-1. And look at that. Look at that. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
What? Your trade working out?
Kinda. Oh, my God. Oh.
Yeah, that's a, what's the volume look like? You don't have your volume bars on the bottom there.
Bingo, right here. Oh, why is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't have my volume bars on the bottom. How do I get them up?
We got to change that.
Yeah, we do.
We'll worry about that later.
Okay, well, we pushed right back through the zone. Now we're seeing it retest again. Will we see me go into profit here? Who knows? That's an evening star though, is it not?
That is an evening star, yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Like, what is this right now? Should I just get out? Oh my gosh. I have no idea what's happening. Like, I don't want to get out early and lose money if I could make money, but like, what the hell, Bitcoin?
Okay, I adjusted my leverage on hype. So right now, I'm waiting for a hyperliquid short at 29,607. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the 5-minute, but I'm mainly going off of the 30-minute. 30-minute red dot, baby blood diamond. It looks like I got. Was that you or me?
I got out.
You got out.
Yeah, I'm not playing with it right now.
Okay,
it's very high in volume. It can't really figure out what it wants to do. I don't see Bitcoin going down. I don't see a reason. It hasn't hit the VWAP upper band. We're not seeing any confluence. It looks like it's going to continue to create market structure. Now on the 5-minute, we made a lower high, and then we're about to make a higher high, and I think after that we'll make a lower high. So we see that lower high. We're going to see a higher high probably here, and then we're going to, if we pass through this, we'll see a lower high, and then I'll wait for that to get invalidated, and I'll get in off that and take a short.
Okay.
So we'll cut our losses. I mean, I'm down on the day, but it is what it is. We'll move on and make some money. So hopefully we see that market structure to the upside. In all honesty, I mean, it sucks that we lost, but that market structure to the upside helps me. Like I said, so we see this right here, this lower high. We'll probably see a higher high if we push through this VWAP upper band. So I'll be watching that. And then we'll see another lower high. And then we'll see if we invalidate that lower high by getting a push to this blue line right here. I'll leave the blue line, but I'll take the circles away. Then I will get in on a short because that's a break of structure, a change of, it's a manipulation and things like that. So.
Yeah, you know, one thing I will say though, 30-minute Bitcoin is telling us a reversal is coming, right? Potential for a trigger wave to the downside, and you got your reversal candle here.
Yeah,
right?
and if we see that invalidation earlier than I think, then I'll get in, and it'll be fine.
Still waiting to get tapped in on this hyperliquid trade. I still feel
I probably could have stayed in that XRP because now that I'm out, it's dumping. You know, that's what crypto does.
you just gotta be ready to move and maneuver, bro.
Just got to be able to swiftly, sneakily slide through the gliding of crypto.
What? Swiftly, sneakily glide?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you have to take all the, like the crypto bubbles. Imagine just gliding through all the bubbles. You have to be able to.
Like these bubbles right
here?
here?
Yeah, put them up on the screen, Gene.
Yeah, put them up. Yeah, Brennan, show us how you do glide through these bubbles. Thank you. Oh, you're like swimming. Oh, damn. Man, you're pretty good at this, bro. Are you sure you didn't used to be like a what are those called? The scuba divers?
Oh, I'm scared of the ocean, deathly.
Dude, me too, bro.
Like, I won't even go anywhere.
Me
I won't
neither.
go more than like ankle deep.
I don't know how people go on cruises.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I graduated, my parents tried to take me on a cruise.
Hell no.
They put a down payment and everything. I said, get your money back. I said, I'm not going.
My mom loves cruises. Mom, if you're watching, I'm never taking you on a cruise. I love you. Clip ZYT said, why trade during the beginning stages of a bear season? What do you mean, why trade?
Yeah, what else are you going to do?
How
Hold
are
a
we making
bag?
money, dog?
Buy
Beauty of trading, go long or short.
a bag and see how it goes right now.
We don't care about bear or bull markets when you're trading, right? You just gotta look at your charts and figure out which direction is likely to go. And right now, we are patiently waiting for our hyperliquid trade to get tapped in. With that being said, let's take a look at the biggest gainer. Zero. Brandon, will you do a We do a TA real quick, some levels on ZRO. This has been a pretty hyped project. The token, I believe, I don't know, did they announce something or the token went live? Whatever. Take a look at ZRO and tell me what you see there on that chart and how big, what are some of the bigger levels?
Well, what I see is on the daily, we have this resistance that, or this support, I mean, that we previously were in. We made a big move out of it, actually from bottom to top, a 92% move to where we're basically sitting at right now. This is a huge wick, but still a pretty big candle body. Personally, I think that our new support is sitting here. Let me actually just drop a horizontal instead of a box. That'll be a lot of boxes around each other. But let me take this VRVP or this VRVP off real quick for you. This yellow line here, I think, is going to be our new support because we already use this and we made a pretty big move out of here at. I mean, that's a big move too. That's 99% moved up there where we're sitting right there. And so, I mean, honestly, I think we're going to see another move to the downside. So if you were to trade this right now, for me personally, I would just try and get in where this change of character sits maybe and ride it 5%. 10%, however much you feel comfortable doing that. This is on the daily. If we go down to the 4 hour, we can see right here, we got up to this area. We're starting to see a movement to the downside. We have an unfilled fair value gap here, which I love. Obviously, I love attacking these unfilleds, especially on these higher time frames. So I wouldn't be mad at all to get in at the top of this fair value gap range. And then see a push to the midpoint of it, and then see a push out. So from the top of this range here to the bottom is 8, or to the middle is 8%. That's a really nice scalp. So if it was me, I'd put a limit order in right here for the short to just cross through and keep going. Limit order sitting at 2.2646, and then and then my TP I would just take profit at 2.0942. And then see a movement to the upside. I think that's what we're going to see.
Beautiful. So. Man, I mean, I moved my limit order down a little bit. I do think Hyperliquid I think we're going to see a little bit of a drop here if we can get tapped in. My limit order now, if anyone's following along, is $29.59.3.
I think I may have got out of that XRP trade a little premature.
Why is it dumping?
Not dumping, but I mean, we're not seeing. I mean, it started if you look at my Bitunix here, we started a move to. I mean, we're just chopping in that area. We're just chopping. So
there's going to be a big move, whether it's
either up or down. Yeah, I think it's going to be up. Honestly, I think it's going to be up. But I mean, I can sit here and speculate all day and say this, and that. But right now on Bitcoin, what I'm seeing, we have a fair value gap that we haven't filled yet. We've respected every single other fair value gap. You can see all these blue boxes that I haven't drawn out, but we see this fair value gap gets respected. 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 And so I think we'll respect this one again up to our VWAP upper band. And as I'm speaking with my mouth right now, we're seeing a movement to the down.
Yeah, I mean, look at this Hyperliquid trade if we'd have gotten in. This was a...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Were you just late to it?
Yeah, I had my my limit order was up here. It didn't get tapped. That's where my original limit order was. But hey, we're right on the directions. Here's our thing.
Cuvée says.
What?
As Cassius Cuvée says.
Yeah, don't let the FOMO control you.
Mm-hmm. Gina's rapping back there.
Wow, Gina.
Nice, Gina.
You should you win a Grammy for that right there, girl. Good job.
You and Bad Bunny.
So, we're right on the direction. We're just trying to remain patient for our entries, and sometimes we miss them, but it is what it is. But we're right on the direction. We said it originally. We thought it was going to go up. We swapped over, and it is going to the downside like we said it was going to. 30-minute on Hyperliquid's about to close. I still might, depending on where this thing closes, I still might try to get in. I'm actually going to bring my limit order down along with my stop loss and my TP. So right now I'm at 29,585. TP at 29,418. Stop loss at 29,645. So if you want to follow along, we're hoping we get tapped in. We're sitting at our limit order sitting at the top end of this 21-day move or 9-day moving average. And so if we get tapped in, we expect to push to the downside and make money. 30-minute looks good for a short. Bitcoin 30-minute looks good for a short as well. We'll see if we get that green dot, the Godot, right? The green dot of doom up here on the next candle open, or if we get that red dot on market cipher B telling us that we should get into a short on Bitcoin. Obviously, hyperliquid along with XRP kind of moves along with Bitcoin. So just keep your eye, like Brennan says, and he says a great thing, right? Always refer back to Bitcoin. Unless you're trading some bullshit ass scam or meme coin.
Like River.
Like River, yeah.
I made some money on River.
You did?
Like a couple of days ago, yeah. Just I got out really early and really fast because
I think I've made 15 River trades. I've maybe won 2 of them. Yeah, my track record River is not. It's the bane of my existence. It's
okay.
The bane of my trading existence.
That's how my the bane of my trading existence is ICP.
Yeah?
Yeah, it gives me a big just punch in the mouth every single time. Yeah, I struggle with ICP and also Uniswap.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Now that, but Uniswap's running now, whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Let's see your Uniswap chart. You got a Uniswap chart?
Yeah, we talked about this on the live show. This is the 1 minute. I mean, look at this. Like, what is this, dude?
Is it 5 minute?
This is the 5. Oh yeah, it's the 5 minute. Look at this, dude.
It gave back almost everything again, bro. It's
And then like I just want to look at this 4-hour candle. Look at the wick on this thing.
fucking hyperliquid. Damn it, man.
Is it dumping? Wow. It's looking at you through the mirror in the winch in the car, and it's going like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Back there while you're.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, but just look at the wick on this thing, dude. I could literally, like, never mind. I was gonna say something crazy. Never mind. Nothing. Could dance on this thing like a pole.
Is that what you do on the weekends?
I do live in Vegas.
So do I, but I don't dance on poles on the weekend.
And me neither. But I was just saying.
You brought it up.
It's a really big candle wick. I don't know what else.
Really big pole, huh?
Yeah.
You can do a lot with those big poles, huh?
Yeah, you can spin around and.
Okay.
The Minuteman speaks again. It is a big wick, though. Back to the charts. Yeah. So
our team is now questioning whether you are medicated or not, or drunk. Are you drunk?
I don't drink. I am only 18.
Fair enough. Well, that didn't stop me when I was 18.
Yeah, we know, dude. You lived out GTA 6 in real life.
It was actually GTA 3 at the time.
You were, yeah.
I'm a dinosaur.
You are GTA, literally.
Number 1.
Taking shrooms and.
Hey, that shroom story was a good story. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, at the time,
crossfaded on shrooms and weed, and
yeah, it was bad.
Doing backflips in the parking lot. And
no, it was an accidental backflip as I tripped and hit my head on the curb.
We were on shrooms when you talked to Jim Harbaugh.
I was not on shrooms when I talked to Jim Harbaugh. No.
Nah.
I did offer him a glass of milk. We're done on the trading show. We're done. It's getting out of hand. Guys, tomorrow we'll be doing the trading show at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. No morning show. And then morning show will be back on Friday. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And that's all we got. Gina, whatever you do it. Thank you.